I'm Urza47, and this is episode number 8 of Urza Commands the Xenonauts project. So we've successfully cleared out this terror zone in Central Africa, and we're on our way back. Didn't suffer any casualties on that mission aside from the Mars. And we're going to take apart the cyber drone and see what it has. Frontal armor and acoustic sensors. Oh, so that's why there were two different armor values. One of them only applied to attacks performed in its frontal 180-degree arc. Nearby noise on the battlefield will automatically orientate the cyber drone towards them. Valid sources are footsteps, gunfire, and explosions. Immune to stun damage, gas damage, any kind of morale effect. However, they are also vulnerable to EMP damage, which is a particularly deadly form of damage that completely bypasses armor. As stun weapons inflict EMP damage alongside stun damage, they are usually very effective at killing robotic units. Interesting. And it hovers. The cyber drone is the alien equivalent of a battle tank, a cybernetic behemoth that hovers across the battlefield, carrying the sort of weaponry and armor plating more commonly seen mounted on UFOs. Although less than 2 meters tall and a little over a meter wide, the recovered specimen weighs almost 4 tons. The hardened alloy shell of the cyber drone accounts for much of this. It is so thick that the creature is almost impervious to frontal attack. The reactor unit mounted on the rear is rather more vulnerable. Indeed, battlefield reports suggest cyber drones automatically orient themselves toward potentially threatening sounds, e.g. gunfire, to avoid exposing it to attack. One suspects a canny commander could turn this behavior to their advantage. Beneath the armor sits a shapeless purple sack of genetically engineered vital organs and brain tissue, connected in countless places to electronic sensors and life support systems, housed within the shell. Were these connections severed, the pitiful creature would be left deaf, blind, and slowly suffocating under its own body weight. The primary armament of the Cyberdrone is a fearsome fusion cannon. This draws power directly from the reactor unit to generate devastating bolts of explosive energy, annihilating the target and inflicting severe splash damage on anything nearby. Although maintaining adequate spacing between your soldiers will minimize casualties, the best defense is simply to eliminate any of these as quickly as possible. Okay, so yeah, you gotta spread out against them. Alenium explosives. Ooh. That looks fun, but we still have some interrogating we need to do. We have this, and then the Mentark. And then rather a lot of different projects we can choose from. So we're up to $3 million. We're currently building our second base in North America. Still 8 days to go for that. And we'll probably keep most of these funds available, so because we're going to want to start building stuff to put in there once it's ready. Looking at the roster, only one casualty that's severely injured, recovering in 15 days, Channing Roberts. Carl Lindgren has seen better days, and so has Carla. But they'll get better pretty soon. We have a lot of spare training capacity. I wonder where we find our training efficiency. Is that listed here in the base? Training efficiency 100%. The training rate is 5. Okay. This is the progress point each soldier will gain in each of their attributes every hour they're stationed at the base. This is modified by training efficiency. This will increase as we gain more knowledge. Okay, so it's 5 now. I wonder what it was initially. I'm guessing it'll go up to 6 once I finish this current research project. A small UFO. We'll go ahead and shoot it down. Angel 1 is undergoing repairs, but it'll be fine. Yeah, Angel 1 took some more damage. Yeah, we'll just collect the bounty. And you all go back. And research tech's coming in the next version. Research project is coming. Let's check this. Yeah, so our training rate is up to 6. And once we do the Mentark, presumably it'll go to 7. So this will be the fourth one that we've done. So I guess it started at 3, and now we're pushing it to 7. That's pretty good. Journalists disappearing in Africa. So this actually does have text associated with it. A living Mentarch is a surreal sight to behold, Commander. The subject remains entirely passive within its containment unit, patiently hovering in place while it endlessly scans the surroundings with its single large eye. Nothing has changed since the creature first arrived in my laboratory. At no point has it shown signs of anger, boredom, or discomfort. Application of an electric shock will cause it to adopt an offensive posture, but after approximately 30 seconds it will simply return to its previous position. This is not the behavior of a fully sentient life form. Indeed, the fact Mentarchs are only encountered within the confines of a UFO perhaps hints at their true purpose. I suspect they are powerful biological computers, networked directly into their vessel's control systems to assist with piloting and hyperdrive navigation. They are also formidable opponents on the battlefield. You are no doubt already aware of their power of their integrated plasma cannon, but their dexterous tentacles are also easily capable of generating enough force to break bones, as one of my less alert underlings recently discovered. As suspected, Mentarchs do indeed employ a miniaturized energy shield to protect their fragile biological sections. Yet detailed scans of the shield envelope have revealed the coverage is not uniform. A number of weak spots have been identified, hopefully boosting the damage your soldiers inflict on these creatures. Alright, so we're up to 15% endgame progress. We are going to want to do Alien Origins eventually. But let's start researching the Phantom Interceptor. That seems pretty cool. Although, better armor seems really good too. I think we'll go for that. Hull plating. Okay, we finished the access lift. So what are we going to want here? Certainly a radar array. And a laser battery. Oops, don't cancel it. And a hangar. How do I rotate it? Oh, there we go. That's the way to do it. So it's probably going to have we're going to have to transfer one of our interceptors here and then build a replacement at our main base. This will do for now, I think. Power capacity 80. Yeah, so you start with 100 base and you can get more by building these generators. Alright, Carla has recovered from her injuries. I think most of the team has recovered at this point. Oh, that reminds me. We need to build a... Oh, so rebuilding it from the wreckage is only 125. Oh, that's clever. Okay, yeah, do that. Once that's ready, I think we will go over to the other cleaner cell here. Yeah, I don't think we need to queue more work right now. Okay, let's wait for this to flip over to daytime, because we really don't want to do night missions. So let's load up our Skyhawk. Mars 3. You're going. Carl Lindrigan. We'll unassign you because you're injured. Olga, you're also injured, actually. So we'll bring Moises Lazos in your place. And what does this leave us with? We need another rifleman? Okay. Captain Smugs, you're gonna come as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with our stats up and down the lineup here. Except maybe Joey Phillips' strength. At 45, that's pretty pathetic. Are there any particularly outstanding recruits we might want to... Bravery and reflex are the important ones, I tend to think, because those are harder to train. No, these are pretty crap, honestly. Sarah Walker is not half bad. Yeah, no one really jumps out at me, and I think we're on pretty good. I mean, we have like a whole ship worth of people here that we're not taking. Yeah, just 9 people just sitting here in reserve that are not going, so. Alright, so let's take a look at the armory. There we go. So we're going to equip the Mars with heavy steel plating again. Our 2 assaults here.